Dear friends, today I will continue with the establishment of relationship between the forms, sections and rules of the Indian Patent Act 1970. So in first part we have discussed about the linkages between the forms, rules and sections, and we were discussing there uh, starting from form 1, and we have ended that session with form 10. Fine. So in this part, this is part 2, we will start from we will start from form, or we can say we will continue from form 11. So let us proceed. Okay, so form number is form 11. The title of this form is application for direction of the controller. Fine. And this form or form 11 is related to sections 51 and 52, especially with section 51 subsection 1 and section 51 subsection 2. So what is section 51? The title of section 51 is Power of Controller to Give Directions to Co-Owners. Fine. And the rules, those were linked with this form 11 are rule number 76, whose title is Manner of Applying for Direction under section 51 subsection 1, and rule number 77, that is the title is Manner of Application under section 51 subsection 2. So you can see here the keyword here is the direction of the controller. Fine. And another keyword here is the co-owners. So when I'm just establishing a relationship here between these forms and sections and rules, but when you will go into deep about the descriptions of the sections and rules, so that you will have a very deep knowledge on this. So we can proceed now, I guess. So the next form is form 12. The title is Request for Grant of Patent. Fine. And here the related sections are 26 and 52, and related rules are 63A and rule 79. So what are these sections? Section 26 subsection 1 and section 52 subsection 2. So section 22, we can say the title of section 20, the section is section 26. The title of section 26 is, in case of obtaining, controller may treat the patent as the patent of the opponent. Fine. And section 52 says, or we can say the title is Grant of Patent to True and First Inventor where it has been obtained by another in fraud of him. Okay, we can say a type of we can say grant of patent is done to the true and first inventor, that means the deserved one. Fine. So, and to protect him or her from the fraud. Okay, and similarly the related rules are so rule number 63A, whose title is Request Made under section 26 subsection 1, and rule number 79 is Request under section 52 subsection 2. So in this way all these things are related. That means the form, the sections and the rules. So what is the keyword here? The keyword here is the grant of patent, and we have discussed here the conditions and all those requirements needed to establish the relation between these three, and this is done in form 12. Okay. So next we can go to form number 13. Form number 13 has the title Application for Amendment of the Application for Patent or Complete Specification. That means we need to apply for the amendment of the application or the complete specification. This is the title, and the related section is 57 and the related rule is Rule 81, Sub-Rule 1. So section 57 has the title Amendment of Application and Specification or any document related thereto before the controller. Fine. And similarly, Rule 81 says amendment of application, specification or any document relating thereto. So you can see here the keyword is application, the keyword is amendment. Here you can see the keyword amendment. In section you can see the word amendment. In rule also you can see the keyword amendment. And here the relationship has been established with form 13. Next we will go to form number 14. The title is Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. So all these things are included here in form 14. It is a lengthy one. The title is a lengthy one. Okay, and the related sections and rules are also we can say the number is more. Sections related are, the related sections are 57, 61, 63, 78 and 87, and the related rules are 81, 85, 87, 98, 101 and 124. Fine. So here let us briefly describe the related sections. Section 57 says amendment of application and specification or any document related thereto before the controller. Section 61 is procedure for disposal of applications for restoration of lapsed patents. Section 63 is surrender of patents, and the title of section 78 is power of controller to correct clerical errors, etc. Section 87, procedure for dealing with applications under section 84 and 85. Okay, and the related rules we will discuss briefly. Rule 81 says amendment of application, specification or any document relating thereto. Rule 85 says opposition to restoration under section 61. Rule 87 is surrender of patents. Rule 98 is notice of opposition under section 87 subsection 2. Rule 101 is procedure to be followed in case of application under section 88 subsection 4. Rule 124 is manner and time of opposition to the making of corrections. So you can see as a whole here there are a number of keywords. One keyword is amendment, one is restoration, one is surrender, grant of compulsory license, revision of terms, correction of clerical errors. So many terms are there, and here you can relate these terms here. Section 57 amendment of application, rule 81 amendment of application. Okay, and here section 63 is surrender of patents, and here rule 87 is surrender of patents. Fine. So similarly you can relate all this, particularly the subsections of the sections and the subrules of the rules with this form number 14. So let us proceed to form number 15. The title here is Application for Restoration of Patents, and the related section is 60 and the related rule is 84. The title of section 60 is Applications for Restoration of Lapsed Patents, and rule number 84 is Restoration of Patents. So you can just observe one keyword here. The keyword is restoration of patents. Okay, so easily you can relate the form, the rule and the related section. Let us proceed to the next form. Form number 16. Here again the title is a little bit lengthier. So what is the title? Title of Form 16 is Application for Registration of a Title or Interest in a Patent or Share in it or registration of any document purporting to affect proprietorship of the patent. lengthy one. Fine. And the related sections are 69 subsection 1, 69 subsection 2. And the rules are Rule 90 subrule 1, Rule 90 subrule 2. Here, the title of section 69 is Registration of Assignments, Transmissions, etc. And Rule 90 is Registration of Title and Interest in Patents. So here you can see the keyword here is the registration. Okay, registration of a title. Okay, registration of any kind of document. Here is the main fundamental theory of this relationship between the related sections, rules and the form number 16. Then form number 17. The title is Application for Compulsory License. Okay, here the related sections are 84, 91, 92, 92A. And the related rule is only one, that is rule number 96. So, we will discuss briefly about all the sections. Section 84 is compulsory licenses. Section 91 is licensing of related patents. Section 92, special provision for compulsory licenses on notification by central government. Section 92A, compulsory license for export of patented pharmaceutical products in certain exceptional circumstances. Fine. And rule number 96 says application for compulsory license, etc. So here the keyword is no need to explain. The keyword here is compulsory license. Fine. Next we'll proceed to form number 18. The title is Request for Examination of Application for Patent. Related section is section 11B. Related rules are Rule 24, Subrule 4, Clause 2 and Rule 24B, Subrule 1 and Clause 1. Fine. So, Rule 20 is, so next we will say the section 11B is, the title here is for 11B, Request for Examination. And similarly, Rule 20 says international applications designating or designating and electing India. So read this thing considering the continuing, we can say for example that taking a deep observation into the connector part. International applications designating, just off here, or designating and electing India. So if you read like this, in this manner, you can get the actual meaning of this title. Fine. Then is R24B. The title is Examination of Application. So now the keyword here is examination, request for examination, and this keyword establishes the relationship between the section, the related rule and form 18. Let us proceed to form number 19. The title is Application for Revocation of a Patent for Non-Working. That means if a patent is not working, then an application for revocation can be done, can be applied. Fine. So the related section is 85. The related rule is 96. Section 85 has the title Revocation of Patents by the Controller for Non-Working, and Rule 96 says Application for Compulsory License, etc. So what we can do, we can establish here the relations between the section, the corresponding rule and form 19, and we can say the keyword here is revocation. Okay, and this can also be related to compulsory license, because compulsory license happens when a patent is in non-working position or non-working condition for a certain period. Then compulsorily a license is given to another portion, and this one is known as compulsory license, that we can discuss in a separate video. Fine. Next, so this way form 19 is completed. We'll go to form 20. The title is Application for Revision of Terms and Conditions of License. The related section is 88. The related rule is 100. Section 88 says powers of controller in compulsory licenses, and rule number 100 says application under section 88 subsection 4. So here we can say the keyword here is license, and this form is about revision of terms and conditions of the license, especially the compulsory license. So in this way section 88, rule 100 and form 20 are linked with a special relationship and focusing on the revision of terms and conditions of the license. Fine. So this way friends, we have completed today from starting from form number 11 up to form number 20, and we have established the relationship between the section, rule and form. Okay, so reference is the Patent Act 1970. And if you have any questions, please write to me in my comment box. If you like it, please like it, share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much friends for listening to me and watching my video. God bless you. Jai Hind. Stay safe, stay blessed.